Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello, teachers. I hope you are here. Good to be live here with you. How are you doing? Hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please indicate, okay? All right. It's an amazing time with you again today. Welcome to the Free Teachers webinar. On today's webinar, we are going to look at how teachers can do very well by investing in themselves. You know, we are in the 21st century. You cannot talk about um, improving, growing without talking about investing in yourself. So it's going to be a short moment with all of us here. So let's look at what we have for today. All right. If you are here, please indicate. I'm glad to have you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, I want to see that in the comment section. Who and who are here? If you can hear me, please indicate in the comment section. I want to read from you. I want to read from you. All right. Okay. So we're going to look at the future teacher 2026. Believe it or not, the AI is here. Yes, the AI is here. You just have to align with the AI. Let me start by introducing myself. Oh, Ogechukwu Okafor is here. Hi. Ogechukwu, can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, I want to know if you can hear me. Good to have you on board. Now, let me introduce myself. I am Coach Mma Okoye. I am a trained professional guidance counselor, a parenting coach, and a teacher's empowerment advocate. I have brought up myself. Okay, thank you so much for that confirmation. Please, if you come online, introduce yourself. Please, I want to know my people. I saw the forms you filled. Oh, Oluchi Nwati, yes, sir. Oluchi, I want to appreciate Oluchi so much. It has been a very busy time with me. Oluchi has been the one doing all the adverts. In fact, if you are here today, all thanks to Oluchi. She has been the one carrying out. She's actually my virtual assistant. We are going to talk about virtual assistants because that's also another way a teacher can make money. So if you're a teacher here, please reach out to other teachers. Tell them we have started. Yes, tell them we've started. It's free, that you're already here and you did not pay. So what we are saying is what we are doing. Now, I said the future of the teacher of 2026. It pains me, it breaks my heart to see teachers struggle to make ends meet. Meanwhile, teachers are the people who are supposed to be highly paid. Before now, teachers were restricted when it comes to making money. They were restricted. But today, the doors are wide open internationally, worldwide. So where you are, as long as you can get internet, you can make lots and lots of money. You can make 500,000 naira. You can make up to 1,000,000 naira as a teacher. I'm not just saying because I want to talk. I'm talking about what I experience, what I am into. So when I saw how teachers are struggling and what I am making as a teacher, I'm like, let me start teaching teachers what they can do to make extra money. Because as a teacher, the economy is bad. A teacher's salary, some people are earning just 50,000 in an economy where 50,000 cannot even carry you for 1 week if you have a family, unless you are single. So teachers need to start building a future for themselves. Yes, we are here to help. Yes, we are here to teach. At the same time, when your pocket is empty, you will be sad as a teacher. And when you are sad as a teacher, to be honest, you cannot give out with your full heart, because you can imagine when your children are sent out of school, they're hungry, there's no food in the house, and someone is expecting you to be that very lovely and accommodating teacher. Let's be realistic here. At a point, you may lose out. You will not have all of that patience to be that calm to handle that stubborn child. You can only handle that stubborn child in a calm way when you know that when you get to the house, there is food in the house. Now, assuming you are a teacher and your husband is rich, let me tell you, you as an individual, as a person, you need to build your brand. Yes, forget about husband and money. Build your brand and make your own money. Now, I said you can only make money when you are able to identify people's problems. As a teacher, you are there in the field. Yes, you see all of these problems. Parents have lots and lots of problems. Children have lots and lots of problems. Even your fellow teachers have lots and lots of problems. Do you know that those problems can be translated into money making things? Yes, they can. But it's only when you know, when you are able to identify them, when you're able to package them well, when you're able to sell them well, people will pay you. It's just like hospitals. Even myself as a guidance counselor, if you tell people to go and meet a counselor, say, counselor, by the time the child starts having problem, they go to different deliverance houses and the problem is not solved. You see them paying to come to me. Yes, because they have a problem and I cannot solve it, and you tell me thank you. You must pay. So if teachers can start identifying those needs of children, parents, package it well in a professional way, those people will pay you for it. Now, why the teachers who will thrive are not smartest but the most prepared? So this is a free teachers webinar with Coach Mma Okoye, a digital and professional guidance counselor, a parenting coach, and teachers empowerment advocate. I said it. I brought out myself to say I must empower teachers. When teachers are empowered, the society will be better because we need teachers. In fact, teachers are the ones doing the work of parents today. So we really need teachers to be empowered. Now, the core truth is that you can't be wealthy until you become the person who attracts wealth. Now, for example, before I became a guidance counselor, I was Chidinma Okoye. Yes. Now I had to go through school, subject myself through training, and today when you come here, I'll say I am a guidance counselor. Same with all of you who, because I saw a lot of you have done NCE, B.Ed and all that. So before you became a teacher, you were somebody. Let me use Ogechukwu for example. Ogechukwu was Ogechukwu until she subjected herself to years of training. And in that process, she was becoming a teacher until she finished and became a teacher. So if you want to be wealthy, you can't just come out and say, I want to be wealthy. You have to become wealthy. You have to go through a process, subject yourself through training. Yes, apply what you have learned and you become a wealthy teacher. Now you have become a teacher, but we're talking about becoming a wealthy teacher. So it takes process. It's not a one-off thing. It's something that is a process, just like your teacher training. You just be going from stage to stage to stage until you get to where you are. So you tell yourself, I want to be wealthy. You have to go through the process and become wealthy. You become that person who can attract wealth. If you have not become the person who can attract wealth, you can't be wealthy. Even if you drink 10 gallons of olive oil and 100 reverends lay hands on you, if you have not become that person who can attract wealth, wealth will not come to you. The next is wealth starts with identity, wealth starts with mindset and skills, not money. So when you talk about I want to be wealthy, it's not about the amount you make every day or the amount in your bank account. Wealth is about your mindset. Do you even have wealthy mindset? When you see people's problem, do you even see, oh, this is a problem that I need to solve and attach money to it? So wealth has to do with mindset. Wealth has to do with the circle where you are. Like many of you in the teachers platform, some of you are in my parents academy, some of you are in the master class. So when you are in a, and you are also here listening to this, when you are in a circle where growth is being developed, your mindset will change. But when you surround yourself with people who are always talking about, oh, Trump said he's coming to Nigeria, bandit has done this, this teacher has said this, this person celebrity has done this, how will you grow? You can never have a wealthy mindset. So when you only have a wealthy mindset when you always think about how to grow, how to impact on lives. The more you impact on lives, the more the wealth will come. The more you surround yourself with people who talk about growth mindset, wealthy mindset, the more your mindset will change. You have a mindset shift and that wealth will come. Wealth has to do with the knowledge you have. The beautiful thing is that when you have this, you pass it on to your children. As I speak, my two daughters are undergraduates. Do you know they are teaching? Yes, they are teaching. They are online tutors. They are teaching and they're doing very, very well. You, as a teacher, you don't know how to package your skill, you don't know how to sell yourself, you don't know how to market yourself, and you are not making money. In fact, if you're a teacher in 21st century, you don't have a social media presence, you have not started, because we are now in that stage where when you call your name, people go to Google to search you out. So I want you now, I'm giving you an assignment. Go to Google, type your name, put it in quote, and search. See what Google will bring out about you. That will tell you that you have not started. So if you put your name in quote, go to Google, put your name in quote, press search. Let's see what Google will say about you. So if you don't have online presence, you've not started. So before now, teachers were restricted to make money only in the classroom, but today teachers can make money being social media managers, being virtual assistants, being online tutors, being graphic designers. So it is vast. Even this holiday alone, teachers who know what they're doing, they are cashing out big. So if you are not cashing out, now you do yourself. So I'm talking about becoming wealthy. So it's a process. That's why I keep having masterclass. There is this person, Ekene is one. All the master classes I've done, she has paid. Even the one I'm going to start tomorrow, she has paid already. You will see this person is going through a process. By the time she starts making money, somebody will say, is it just a teacher and she's making money? But she has gone through the process, paying for all the master classes. The one of tomorrow, she has paid already. And the one I'm starting tomorrow is going to be bam, because we are going to teach all the participants how to package their skill. In fact, it's going to be more of marketing strategy, how you will market yourself as a teacher and launch your first client. The beautiful thing is that the master class is just 10,000 naira. Just one parent you will get will pay back that money. And you continue making money over and over and over again. You even hand it over to your children. Whether they study the education or not, they will start making money just with 10,000 naira. But some people will not pay. Now, the question will also be, those I have done before that you did not pay, can you tell me what you used the money for? Did you use it to learn anything, any skill for yourself? You know the answer. So when we talk about becoming wealthy, it takes a process. I know how much I spent on myself to become who I am today. And I've planned how much I want to invest in myself on seminars and conferences online next year. I've planned out how much I want to spend on myself. As I'm getting my salary, I'm stepping and setting out money to invest in myself, because for me to keep giving you what I'm giving you, I need to keep growing. If you follow the first master class, the teach and learn weekend, you see that there are two different things I taught. In this particular one, it's going to be a totally different thing. How do you think that it's possible? If I'm not investing in myself, I will not. And that is why I'm having more parents, I'm teaching, I'm counseling, I keep developing because I keep investing in myself. So you need to become wealth, become that person who can attract wealth. Now, let's start with identity. Who are you? That's why I said something about go to Google and search yourself. Who are you? Who do people know you for? If they search you online, because the problem with teachers of today, your mindset is like, for example, I have some people, let me use somebody in Iowa. Somebody is in Iowa or maybe Oka, Anambra State. It's just that's your circle, that the people that know you. How will you make money? So if you want to become, your identity should be known online. People outside your environment should know you. People outside your country should know that there's somebody like you. People outside your state should know that there's somebody like you. That's how to, because that's your identity. In the online space, what is your identity? Do people even know you are a teacher? Do they even know the skills you have? They don't. So how will you make money? What skills do you have? I'm telling you, research has been done. In 2026, there are people who are going to make money I don't know if you want to be part of them. You need to learn a lot of skills. There are skills needed to make money in 2026. The people who are going to be part of this masterclass, I'm going to handle them and train them on these skills because I'm preparing teachers for 2026. And to be honest with you, I don't want many people. Currently, I just have very few people who have registered. I don't want many people because the people I want to handle, I want to hold their hands. By the time they get to 2020, they must make the money. I'll follow them up. So now, what skills do you have? If you don't have AI skills and you are a teacher, you are joking. One, without the AI skills, you'll be stressing yourself so much. I do a lot of things with the help of AI. So when you have AI, you will not stress yourself. You have something that will help you with lesson note preparation. You have something that will help you with time management. You have something that will help you with financial management. You have something that will help you with, even if the highest problem a student or a parent brings, you have something that will help you out. So AI has, in fact, sometimes I say AI came for teachers. So teachers who have not embraced this AI, you are just stressing yourself for nothing. We are living in a situation where we are working smarter, not harder. So if you are still working hard, you there on your own. Coach Mmokoye is working smarter, not harder. So you work lesser and earn more. So even the advertisement, marketing, we have AIs that can help you with that. These are things people who will be part of the masterclass will be trained on. So wealth starts with identity, mindset, and skills, not money. As I am now, even if you take me to whichever country, leave me empty-handed without anything, I say, don't go with anything. I bet you me, within 3 days, a lot of money will flow into my account because I have the skill. It's in my head. I don't need to carry anything along. Just leave only me. I'll make the money. If you have not become that person, you have not started. I said you need to become that person who attracts wealth. If you have not become that person who can attract wealth, you are yet to start. Now, let's look at knowledge and communication. Becoming starts with knowledge, and that's why you are here. Without the knowledge, you will not grow. You can only grow with knowledge. I'm doing what I'm doing today because I've gotten the knowledge through series of training and the investment that I've invested in myself. That's why I'm able to dish out what I'm dishing out today. So if I say the one that touches you, you give me the vibes now, teachers. Just say, right down, coach. Then be preparing your questions too, because I'll take your questions. So you can also drop your questions as I talk. You can drop your questions. I'll answer them. That's why we do this live, so that you ask me your question live and I'll answer live. So knowledge and communication is very important. So you start with knowledge. That's why you are here. Now you have known. What can you do? It's not about knowing. Action. When you learn and you don't put into action, you will not grow. So if you've done the first master class, you did the second one I did, and all I taught, you did not put any of them into action, you will remain where you are and you'll be like, oh, we just wasted that money. You will waste the money because you didn't put action. So the knowledge and action goes side by side. Now, communication is the bridge between your brain and the world. Now, if you have the skill and you don't know how to communicate it to the world, you are still empty. You won't make the money. You won't touch lives. You won't solve problems, because these are the things that will give you money. When you solve problems, when you touch lives, when you impact, the money will come. People will willingly give you. Everybody around you, they have the money. That's why I decided to do this Christmas, because Christmas is a time we network. So many end of years. So before the end of years, let people you are meeting there know you. So your ability to communicate your skill to the world is what will give you money. And that's what we are going to do in this masterclass that we are starting tomorrow. We are going to train teachers on how to communicate their skill. You don't need to be a social media content creator. You are going to be a value creator. You may not even show your face, but you have people trusting you. Some of you will be like, oh, I cannot speak the one Tima is speaking. I cannot show my face on camera. I'm shy and all that. There are ways you can still do all of this, get the trust of people, and still make your money. So these are things we are going to train. 5 powerful days that I'm going to be with teachers. It's not going to be a joke. Now, Ideas that are not communicated die inside you. If you don't communicate, teachers are embodiment of knowledge. That's why when I see teachers poor and hungry, I shed tears. Teachers are embodiment of knowledge. They're like moving knowledge. They are moving solution providers, but yet they're begging because they don't even know what they have. They don't even know how to package what they have. They don't even know how to communicate and market what they have. That's why they're begging. Even if you're teaching in a private school, you can do all of this as side hustle. Use your weekends. That's why I introduce AIs. Let the AIs make your weekend less stressful so that you have time for your personal stuff. So that is it. You need to become that person who can attract wealth. Let's look at 2026 reality check. That you don't believe it doesn't make it a reality. In 2026, it's going to be hotter. It's going to be only those who have the knowledge and skill will make the money. Others will keep collecting the money. And remember, 2027 is in Nigeria election. You know how it is. Politicians will pack the money, and you just be waiting for that your monthly salary. There is not even 3 figures. Then tomorrow you say it's village people. The opportunity is here for you to cash out as a teacher, and you are dulling yourself. Now, opportunities will come fast. Because I've been following, there are some people I follow on YouTube, and who you follow on social media matters a lot. As a teacher, who do you follow? You only follow people who are putting fears in you. The world will end tomorrow. Nigeria will scatter in the next 2 days. Are that the people you're following? The parents, my home heroes in the Parents Academy, I give them resources regularly. I give them people they follow on social media. So you follow people who keep making you to grow. So the opportunities will come fast. There is this person I follow, a financial guru. So they have about 3 of them that I follow. They have made their research and projected that there will be so many opportunities online in 2026. But then when these opportunities come and you are not prepared, you will lose out. Poor means passing over opportunities regularly. Passing over opportunities regularly. Somebody defined it that way. So if these opportunities are coming and you are not prepared, they will pass you by. This is not about what is very soon now we'll be doing crossover. Everybody, my crossover year 2026 is my year of recovery. You are recovering without a skill. You are recovering empty-handed. The skills needed for you to recover and take over your territory in 2026, you don't have it. It cannot work. It's just like as I am now, I don't know how to drive a car. I'm using myself, and maybe I don't know how to drive a car. And in 2020, during the crossover, I'll start kabashing. In 2026, I will be the driver. I will be driving. All the oil will be poured on my head. After all the prayers, the grace to drive the car will be there, but I cannot still drive until I subject myself to go through driving school, learn how to drive, and start driving. So no matter the amount of prayer, I cannot drive. The only thing is that if I now go to learn how to drive, that grace will now protect me. At least I'll not have accidents. Maybe I'll learn faster. Maybe for example, maybe I want to use my car for boat ride or Uber. God, the grace will now be bringing people for me. That is how it works. We are so religious in this part of the world that the things we are supposed to do, we don't do it, and we want God to do everything for us. It doesn't work that way. If I didn't subject myself and go and do all of these trainings, no matter the prayer said on me, I cannot do what I'm doing now. So let's start getting realistic about life. Now, the researchers have said that there'll be so many opportunities online. Personally, I have gotten all the skills needed in 2026, and I'm upgrading. The people that will do this masterclass, I'll give you some of the skills so that once the opportunity comes, you're already prepared. If the opportunity comes, you can swing into action. Success comes when opportunities meet preparedness. If you are not prepared and opportunities come, it will pass you by. I follow this man, Dr. Emmanuel Olumide. He said it will pass you by with a private jet. My opportunities will not pass me by. Say it will pass you by with private jet. So before you go and kabash and cross overnight, do the realistic things first. Please, I want to know if you are still hearing me. Teachers, are you still hearing me? If you can hear me, I want to see right down, coach. I want to say here, I want to see you right down, coach. Let me not know. Let me not be talking to myself, and I think I'm talking to teachers. I want to see all of those comments. Now, technology is changing everything. Only adaptable teachers will survive. So teachers who are flexible, adaptable, they're the people that will make a lot of money from technology. Before now, it was so difficult for teachers to make it, but with the internet, there is no boundary again. There are no boundaries again. You can even teach people who are outside the country, and you will make your money. Now, let's look at future-proof skills. Number one, you need to learn how to see what others ignore. The people that will do the master class, okay, somebody will say, somebody ask, please, ma, you will also show us who to follow too. Yes, those people who will be in the master class, I'm going to send you YouTube links of whom to follow. Yes, those people that will be in the masterclass, I'll send you links of people to follow to sharpen your mindset. There are people who have also invested in themselves. Like I have online mentors, they don't know me. They don't know me, but I watch them regularly and comment on their posts. I'm their fan. They don't know who I am. So those who will be okay, Chiku say write down growth. Yeah, thank you, okay, Chiku. So those who will be part of the masterclass, I'll send you whom to follow. So that as you're entering 2026, you're entering with the bomb. You're entering with fire. Yes. Then when you are prepared, you now pray. That prayer, all those crossover night prayers will now go and water down your preparedness. So if others struggle so much to get clients, you will not struggle. That is where prayer comes in. So because you are already prepared, you are ready to take over your territory, you now go and pray. As you are praying, you now have a prayer point. You are now like, God, in 2026, I want to be social media manager. I have trained myself. I want to be virtual assistant. I want to be online tutor. I have trained myself. God, now that I have trained myself, send your angels of announcement to go and announce me all over the world. That is when prayer works. The grace from those prayers will now water down your effort. You see, you will just post one, just a post. Others will be like, how much do you charge? That is where the grace comes in. But when you don't do what you're supposed to do, the grace cannot come. The grace will just be hovering around you, but you will not feel the effect. That's why I put up this free webinar. I want to change the mindset of teachers. I really need to change the mindset of teachers because I want teachers to start making money. I feel so bad when I see the amount teachers are making. Okay, Oluchi say right down, ma. Yeah, Oluchi has been my backbone. Oluchi has been my back. Oluchi has been so amazing. Teacher Oluchi is my mentee. I mentor her, not free. She pays for it. And that's why she's where she is today. And in 2026, all of you will see her. So some of this, she invests in for me to mentor her. So some of this is you cannot get it totally free. You must spend. Yes, you must spend. Okay, now some of the things, seeing what others ignore, the people that be in the masterclass, I'll open your eyes to see what others ignore, your fellow teachers, the things that are ignoring, and they are where money lies. When a parent has a problematic child, and you bring solution to that, there is no amount of money you call that parent will not pay. Parents don't joke with their children. In fact, right now, studies have shown that teaching is the next oil well we have now. Teaching is the next oil well. Unfortunately, the people who are in the profession do not even know that they're in a place where there is gold, and they're begging for crumbs. So parents don't joke with their children. Parents are so busy now. Mother is working, father is working. So if you bridge that gap for them, they will pay you. Even they will go and borrow. They will start doing isusu contribution to be paying you. Now you will not know where you dey. So the next is human communication. Communication is a skill that even you as a teacher can teach children, teach your fellow teacher. My dear teachers, there is a lot. That's why there is no way we can delve into all of this with just one webinar. That's why I have 5 days, because there is a lot to learn. So in human communication, there are future-proof skills. A lot of people do not know how to communicate what they have. They have the skill, they have the talent, but they don't know how to market it. That is communication. I'm an OAP, someone who talks on radio, a radio presenter. I have done trainings on communication, on marketing. I have done all of those training despite being a guidance counselor. And in 2026, I want to invest more on how to market my skill as a guidance counselor, because it's a new skill of me. Many people know me about parenting. So I just finished my course, master's degree as a guidance counselor. So 2026, I'm going to market it. So these are the skills you need to learn. Now, future-proof skills, ability to learn fast and adapt faster. They're the people who will make it. Emotional control under pressure. This is a skill you can even start selling as a teacher. Then taking action without perfection. Don't wait for, oh, I don't have ring light, I don't have a laptop, this is my phone. Don't wait for that. If you wait for that, you will not start. If I tell you my story, how I started, you will not believe me. But only people who are close to me will know. And people who know me when I started, they're like, Mma, I encourage you. You are such a resilient lady. So I did not start this way. That's what I'm trying to say. I did not start this way. Because some of you are meeting me like this. You're like, oh, you are so perfect. Everything is complete. Hey, by the time I reach that, that's a lie. I did not start this way. The people in the masterclass, I will even tell you how I started my YouTube channel. I'll tell you how I started. The day I'll tell you, you people will laugh. But here I am today. This is where I am. If you see my first YouTube video, you will laugh and roll on the ground. But I started. So your ability to even start without perfection, these are the things I will teach the people in the masterclass, because these are the fears teachers are having. I don't have this, I don't have that. You can start. It's all about belief. That's why I started with mindset. The mindset, once you believe, you see yourself doing it. And when you are in that masterclass, you will now have someone like me. Even when you have this fear, you can raise it up. I'll tell you, because I have walked through that journey. So the best thing that I can do for you, follow that person who has walked through that step and who started as nothing, walked through the steps, made all the mistakes. That person is the best person to guide you. So had it been I started as a perfect person, I will not be the best person to guide you, because I can't understand what it means to start out of nothing. But when you follow that person who started out of nothing, who started when people did not even believe her, when people are telling her you are just making noise, why are you just making noise? Will you go and sit down? And this is the person talking to you now. If you follow that person, the person will guide you better. Then some of the mistakes I made, I will now make sure you don't make it, because you will learn from my failures, you will learn from my experience, and you will do better. So we are living an era when you need a mentor. As a teacher, you need a mentor. That's the way you grow. If not, it could even be a mentor you don't know. Like I said, I have many of them I follow online. They don't even know that I have called them my mentor, because I follow them. Anytime their videos drop, I watch it. So now, the turning point. The most profitable investment is you. Today, 4 of my children are working and making money. My youngest baby is 14 years. Why do you think that is possible? It's because I invested in myself. Left for them, how many people of their age knows what it is to make, and they make money online. My daughter, apart from being an online, she's a video editor. Video editing is a skill you need to go and learn. So the people that will do the masterclass, I will open your eyes to some of these things. Use your weekends judiciously. Not all the... Okay, happy to be here. Eze Philomena, good to have you. Good to have you. Yeah, good to have you. Welcome. So there are so many skills you need to learn. Not all the village meetings you will attend. Be wasting your time. If you start at this age, because I looked at the age range, I like to know my audience. That's why for those of you who registered, you see the questions I asked. I looked at the age. At least I saw 40, between 40 to 49. So my age mates are there. At 40, you are still trying to discover your purpose in life. At 40, you are still trying to figure out where you belong. You are already running late, but you can still start now. So you need to by now, I think I saw people of 30. So those of you who are 30 to 35, just beat your chest and say, thank God I came across this. Because some of us, I think I wrote it, I said I discovered some things at my 40. Yes, I got to 40 years before I discovered some things. And that's why I'm trying to prevent it in my children. I thought there are different stages of life. The first 25 years of your life should be a stage of learning and building. I didn't know about that, and I'm intentionally doing that in my children. The parents in the Parents Academy, I'm training them on that. All of them, they will be building their children before they get to 25 years. From 26 years, you should start making good amount of money. These are the things we did not know. But then, if you are still between 40 to 49, at least you still have extra 10 years or extra 15 years. You may be saying, the world is ending tomorrow. We have seen people who are 80 years. You don't know how many years God kept for you. Assuming God said you are going to stay till 90 years. Okay, okay, you say seriously. Assuming God said you are going to stay till 90 years, maybe you are 45. Let me just say you are 45. You have another 45 years. Do you want to suffer till the next 45 years of your life? You can't go through hell on your way to heaven. Some people go through heaven and still make heaven. That is my own belief. So you cannot go through hell on your way to heaven because you are a teacher. Teacher's reward is in heaven. What if you will go to that heaven next 50 years? You want to keep suffering? No, 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 no. I said I must force all the teachers to change their mindset. That is me. Even the teachers in that teachers platform, if I'm disturbing you too much, you are free to exit. I'm not begging anybody. Even if it's just two people, I'm okay. So you can exit. But the people who are there, I'll keep disturbing them. I'll keep making you uncomfortable. When I make you uncomfortable with your situation, nobody will tell you to take action. I'll keep posting things that will make you uncomfortable. You will either leave the group or you have a change of mindset and start making extra money. That is my target for the teachers. Now, the most profitable investment is you. Most teachers do not invest in themselves. Now I ask, how many of you know about mutual fund? If you know about mutual fund, type it in the comment section. If you don't know, say, Coach Imma, please help me. If you don't know about mutual fund, say, Coach Imma, please help me. If you know about mutual fund, say, my own better. So I want to see that in the comment section. So now, this year alone, a lot of people made lots of money from mutual funds. There are banks that are doing that. In fact, I discovered mutual funds this year, and I regret even discovering it this year. There are banks that do that. There is even Optimus that you can do that. You can do you know that mutual fund, you can invest as low as 1,000 naira. Just start it. The people that will be in the masterclass, I will force you by fire, by force. You must start your mutual fund this December. If you start it, invest with just 1,000 naira. Every month, you put extra 1,000. As your salary is coming, just know that you are removing 1,000. I'm not saying it should be 1,000. You can do 5,000, you can do 10,000, you can do 2,000, but I'm just saying the barest minimum. Just every month you say, I'm removing 2,000 for my mutual fund. Put it there. By this time next year, come back to me and tell me, Coach, in fact, you are going, you give me tithes from your mutual fund. That mutual fund is a way your money works for you. Don't be that person who will okay, you can say Coach Imma, help me. Okay, if you love like say Coach, you see, these are the things I'm talking about. Now there are ways you can make money. You need to learn how to make money. That's use your energy to make money. Make your money work for you. Do you know that by the time you get to 70 years, you cannot work again? At least we have our old parents. We saw our grandfathers, and even if your own parents are not alive, you've seen old people. With mutual funds, you can be investing for the next 5 years. Your money is working for you. Even stock, this year alone, many people made lots of money with stock. GTB, Zenith, and all of that. They made lots of money. But if you are not so conversant with stock, you say, all these stock things, I don't understand them. You can do mutual fund. The beautiful thing about mutual fund is that let the bank that knows what to do about all of those things, oh yeah, you push, you take my money. Do you people stock? You know, the one that is going, that the one that is not going. Every month you get a percentage. I started with GTB. I'm doing with GTB. I'm doing with Optimus. I'm doing dollar mutual fund and naira mutual fund. So even if that is you making extra money, so apart from what I make every month, my mutual fund is generating money. And the beautiful thing about mutual fund, let me use the ones I'm doing, GTB and Optimus. If I do that, I say I no do again, I'll just press sell. Instantly, the money comes back to me and I'll use my money. I can say, okay, I need to buy a property in next 10 years. I'll start with 2,000, 1,000, 5,000. The beautiful thing, you can be topping it up. As you are topping it up, your percentage is increasing because they do by percentage. So if they say maybe 2%, the person that put 1,000 and the person that put 10,000, the money they will get will not be the same. But don't go so even the people that will be in the masterclass, we are going to start that mutual fund so that you start it while we're in the masterclass, so that you can ask your questions while I'm there. Not after the masterclass you come to disturb me. So if you want to start your mutual fund, register for the masterclass, because we are going to do practical. As we are doing, when you have problem, come inbox, screenshot what you are seeing, and I'll guide you. If you have GTB account, very beautiful. I'm talking about the one I'm doing. Stanbic IBTC, they do it. This holiday, walk into Stanbic IBTC, tell them, there's something one coach told me. She said this mutual fund, please tell me about it. You will be shocked with what you will hear. You'll be like, had it been you started last year? So instead of all this isusu you are doing, put your money there. Your money will work for you. By the time you get to your retirement age, whether your children are giving or not, you have something that will sustain you. GTB even have pension fund. It's not the pension that tomorrow government, when they pay you your pension, they want you to lick their foot and say thank you up on top of your money. This one, you are in control of your retirement. I want teachers to start preparing for their retirement. If you are 30-something years and you are here, you are very, very lucky, because you are hearing what I did not hear at your age. So you need to do better than me, much more better than me. So that mutual fund, all those who are going to be part of the masterclass, you are going to invest. It's not MMM. It's not give me today and take tomorrow. It comes small. It may be 1 naira, 2 naira, 10 naira, depending on the percentage, but it keeps growing. The beautiful thing is that it is adding and not removing. Now, that's why I started with investing in you. Set out money for conferences, webinars, masterclass for 2026. Tell yourself, in 2026, I'm going to set out so amount of money for myself. Investing in yourself is the highest investment. Nobody can take it away from you. That this market burnt today, this other one burnt tomorrow, is not for you. As long as you are alive, your investment stands. That the economy said this and said that. Once you invest in yourself, is the highest investment and the most neglected investment. People keep on buying hair, shoe, this, without growing. So 2026, let it be your year of investment. In fact, I want you to write it in the comment section. 2026 is my year of investing in myself. 2026 is my year of investing in myself. If you invest yourself in 2026, by this time next year, you will come back and say, Coach Mma, thank you for opening my eyes. I'm telling you what I did. Before I put up a seminar or webinar, I must have done that. I don't come and teach what I read on the internet. I teach what I practice. In 2026, in fact, from November, I set my goal of how my next year will be. I started this 3 years ago, and it has helped me. Every year, like the first year, I said it's going to be my year of learning. I started learning. The second year, I said it's going to be my year of improved learning, because that time I didn't know anything. Then this year, I said it's going to be my year of impacting. All of these things I've learned for 2 years, because you won't say under 1 year, 6 months, you want to be like me. That's why I'm telling you my story. This is my 3rd year. I said this year is going to be my year of impacting all the things I've learned. Let me start showing it to people. And that's why this year, that's when I started all these webinars with teachers, and it's going to continue. Next year, in November, I set up what my 2026 will be. My 2026 is going to be year of strategic marketing and more solution providing. That's what my 2026 is, because I have used 2 years to learn and train myself. So in 2026, I can now launch myself. So as a teacher, you need to have this plan. If you have not planned your 2026, you are just wasting your time. Don't just exist. Every one of us is here to solve a problem. The question is, which problem am I solving? As I'm solving the problem, the money will come. We have this problem of I can do anything. I can do anything is no skill. What can you do? What problem can you solve? You are telling people to give you money. Why would they give you money? Money goes to the people who are solving problems. If you're not solving problem, money will not come to you. And how can you solve problem when you don't have the skills, or you don't even know how to package yourself and tell people I can solve this problem? Now, free knowledge inspires, and that's why we are having this. I'm having this webinar to inspire you, to push you. I want you to leave your comfort zone. A lot of teachers are so much relaxed in their comfort zone. I want to push you out of your comfort zone. That comfort zone is not helping you, it's not helping your children. Years from now, you will not be this agile. At that point when you can no longer work, what happens? Okay, a lot of us struggle to be where we are today. Do you want your children to equally struggle before they get to where they are? Don't you want an easier life for your children? Don't you want a total turnaround of the finances of your family? It starts with an action. In fact, for the fact that you even registered for this webinar is the first action in the right direction. And I applaud all of you who registered, not just register, those who registered and you are here, burning your data. It's also investment. You're investing in yourself. Yes, you have your data for you to be on YouTube watching this. You're investing in yourself. Some other person may be somewhere lying down or doing all that, but you're investing in yourself. So it's not that you have spent that money, maybe paid for masterclass. This one you're doing now, you invested in yourself. That's the first step to your growth. Action, very important. Now, structured growth transformed. So even the parents in the Parents Academy, we are having structured growth. You need to have a system that works, not just anyhow. So I want a total change of mindset in your 2026. Now, your next level. So this webinar opens your eyes. I believe you. I think some of you, I have shaken you to the bone marrow. So if I have shaken you, say that in this comment section. Say, I'm leaving my comfort zone this moment. Because now, like I'm telling you, all of these things I'm telling you, my growth, my training, it's not easy. If I tell you it's easy, I'm lying. I'm lying big time. Teacher Oluchi will tell you what I have gone through since the beginning of this month. She knows, because I always say, Ole, I have not even done any marketing. Please, in fact, she will even come to me and say, Ma, please, how can I help? Is there any other thing I can do? So I'll say, my dear, do this and do this. So it's not easy. If I tell you it's easy, I'm lying to you. It's not easy. It's all about when you're in that supportive environment, you have that person who is pushing you and you are seeing the result. That's the motivation. You are seeing the result, you are seeing the impact. That's the motivation. Then all of this training, they don't come like a piece of cake. That's why I say I will push you out of your comfort zone. Let me tell you about your brain. The brain doesn't like disturbance. The brain wants to always relax. Don't stress me. That's why most times, if you see, for example, if I bring out an app and say, go and do this, the first thing that will come to your mind, I cannot do that. That's what your brain wants. Meanwhile, the brain is created to explore like the computer, to work like the computer. So whenever you say, I cannot, you are helping your brain to relax instead of making your brain to work. Now, for example, you need to drive. Say, I'm afraid I cannot drive. I'm afraid. Your brain will relax. But once you force yourself to say, I must learn this driving, by the time you start driving, more inspirations will come. You need to do it this way. That same brain that is saying, I cannot do it, will start bringing ideas, start bringing creative ways of how you do that. You see yourself doing more. Some people will say, Coach Chima, how are you doing this? You are doing this, you are doing that. How are you coping? These are training. I trained myself because there is where I want to be. I have set my 5 years plan. I've set my 10 years plan. There's where I want to be. I just started. So don't give your brain that relaxation your brain wants. Your brain wants to relax, be drinking cold drink and under AC, but your brain doesn't want to work to make that happen. So it's now you that will tell your brain, oh, I've obeyed you for a long time. You see, in 2026, all of us, we are going to activate ourselves. We are going to work. We are going to touch lives. We are going to impart. We are going to be solution providers because we need the money. All of us are going to pursue that bag. Yes, pursue that bag and make your money. Being a millionaire is not, they not take suffering swear for your head. If you become a millionaire, you open your account, your account is running a million. Is it a crime? It's not crime. I want people to start respecting teachers. That's why I'm doing all of this. I want people to start envying the teaching profession. I want people to start saying, oh, I want to be a teacher. I want the younger generation to say, I want to be a teacher because of how progressive you are. One day you just land a new car in the school. They say, she don't join Yahoo Yahoo. You didn't join any Yahoo Yahoo. You only subjected yourself to series of training, reformation. So the 5-day masterclass will build the teacher the 2026 demands. So the masterclass will always come every holiday because a lot of things are happening every month. So every holiday, new things have come up and I'll train teachers. New things have come up. I will upgrade teachers. So we keep growing, we keep upgrading. So if you want to join the masterclass, you join this night because we are starting tomorrow. We are starting tomorrow, 10,000 naira for 5 powerful days. So if you got this value for just 1 day free webinar, imagine what will happen if you stay with me for 5 days. Just a picture what will happen when you stay, and it's going to be on WhatsApp. The beautiful thing is that it's going to be on WhatsApp. We'll be having our calls by 9:30 p.m. on WhatsApp. So even if network disturbs you, we record our calls. So when we record it, we send it in that WhatsApp group. Anytime your own network works well, you download it and listen. Even if you are very busy, you will still download and listen. And within that 5 days, the WhatsApp is open. Maybe something I taught today is tomorrow that your own network allowed you. You can still ask your question. So my master classes, I make it very, very flexible. And I also send resources that will be in your email. I'll give you access, whatever we used to teach for the day. We have topics for the 5 days. One of them will be ways you can market with WhatsApp. Ways you can market strategically with WhatsApp is one of the things we are going to do in that webinar. We're going to do about this mutual fund. We're going to do financial education. We're going to do how to launch yourself online presence. We are going to do that. So when the things we used to teach, you will have it in your email, which means in next 5 years, you can even go back to it and have access to it. Everything is on WhatsApp. So there's nothing like, I'm very busy, I will not be able to meet up. Everything is with you. The last one we did, we had someone from Cameroon. Immediately we started, she fell ill and was on admission. All the things we did, she missed nothing because I sent it privately to her. She reached out to me. The doctor even had to take her phone. She said, there's something I paid for. So she reached out. I sent everything to her and she was so, so happy. So it's not something that you pay and say, I'm going to miss out. You're not missing out. So if you want to join the masterclass, you pay in today because tomorrow we are starting. From tomorrow morning, we are starting back to back. We are not leaving any stone unturned. So thank you so much. I'm waiting for questions, but I've not seen any. I'm wrapping up. Okay, I always say 2026 is the year of investing in myself. Yeah, very good. That's a good one. So I'm wrapping up. We have come to the end of this webinar. I have a lot to say. I wanted this to be 45 minutes, but you can see we're almost taking 1 hour. So that shows you what will happen in the masterclass, because I'll use voice notes, I'll use calls, all the channels I'll use, because the teachers that will be part of that, they will come out rebranded. As they're going for their crossover, they have something to present to God. So thank you, teachers. I can't see any question here. So it's time to call it a day. For those of you who are going to watch immediately after this, and you watch to this point, I appreciate you. Then if you go to the description, there are links to my seller store. There are so many resources that will help you as a teacher. They are not expensive. I don't think I have anything that is up to 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. So you can also make use of that. Just go to my seller store, get any of these materials that will help you. I have the ones that will help you on finances, the one that will help you as online tutor, the one that will help you start your seller store. And I'm going to also help teachers open their seller stores and market their works. It's very interesting to know that you have a book, an ebook. You wake up one day, you see a lot that somebody has bought your book. It gives joy. I know that feeling because I always have it. People go to my online store. You have a store that you're not paying shop rent. You have a store that task force is not coming to you online, and you're selling your books. You become an author without publishing your book. Do you know what that means? So there are many ways teachers can make money in 2026. Just avail yourself the opportunity and be part of that masterclass. We'll see in masterclass. Thank you. I can't see any question. Okay, Ogechukwu say thank you, coach. Thank you so much, Ogechukwu. We'll see in masterclass. Thank you for joining. I am still Coach Mma Okoye, digital guidance counselor, teachers empowerment advocate. See you in the masterclass. Goodbye. Good night.